All right, so jumping back into the kitchen this morning, we are going to be sharing the perfect breakfast/brunch ideas. We're going to be making eggs, spinach, salmon, and a delicious Hollandaise sauce on toast. And I mean, this is going to blow your mind in terms of the way we're going to be doing this. We have Lara and David from THERMOMIX here to tell us how exactly and how simple it is to make the most delicious breakfast, including or using the THERMOMIX TM6. It's an incredible machine. If you're not a chef, you will be, because this machine will take over from you. It's the all-in-one kitchen appliance. Lara, David, thank you very much for joining us this morning. It's incredible. I am so keen to hear all about this machine, because from what I understand is I don't have to really have any prior cooking knowledge, and it's connected. You can search for recipes. It's fantastic. So I think right off the bat, let's start with, should we do something before we start talking?
Of course.
What are we going to start with?
Yes, so we're actually going to start with the eggs on the left-hand side of the machine, and you're going to see the egg boiler function of the unit.
Exactly. So we are in this here, we have a lot of water, and we've put the eggs in there, and they are busy starting to boil now, so that we can use this to move on to then to make the salmon to go with it.
Right. Okay, so whilst that is now going, I mean, I think we need an entire week to talk through some of the features of this machine. But what are some of the main features of the THERMOMIX TM6?
So, for example, it connects directly with the Wi-Fi. It does automatic updates. I mean, your entire recipe book is pretty much inside this machine.
Okay, so let me tell you this. I like a good pasta. It's a good comfort food.
There we go.
Ooh,
so is that something that it can sort out for me?
Of course it can. Right, so all you've got to do is push the search button.
Okay, let's see.
So over here, click search.
Right.
Right, and now it's accessing all the over 80,000 recipes.
80,000?
80,000.
80,000.
My goodness, okay.
Across so many different culinary types. Asian, Italian, Spanish, you name it, it's got it. So in here.
All tried and tested. Every recipe tried and tested.
So here in Cookie Do, for example, here you would type pasta.
And I love that it's part of the machine itself.
Yeah.
It's not a separate kind of cookbook.
No.
Yeah. Pasta.
Am I going sideways?
I know, it's at an angle. It's always weird in an angle.
There we go, pasta.
You can do this on your phone as well.
Yeah.
Because your phone synchronizes to the machine also.
Oh, really? As well?
The Cook I Do app is on the phone and on the machine. So you can find a recipe on your phone and send it through to the machine if you need to.
Exactly, and they talk to each other.
Over almost 680 results of different types of pasta. And then you would click on the recipe and it'll tell you exactly
what ingredients.
Yeah.
You can create a shopping list out of those ingredients on your phone, go to the shops, tick them off as you buy them, bring them back, and you're already on the counter and you start cooking the recipe.
And then you make it all in this machine?
Everything.
Just like that. You mentioned the Cook I Do.
Yes.
All right. I read it as Cookie Do.
Yes. A little bit of an inside joke, that one, but yes, Cook I Do or Cookie Do.
Okay, so what is that about? How do you access that?
That is the encyclopedia of recipes that Laura's mentioned. You can access that either on your computer by logging onto the Cook I Do website, or on your telephone, or just on the screen in front. Yep. All three go to the same place. You have your own account, your own logon, and you find your recipes, you create your recipes. You can put a dinner party together in Cook I Do.
Yes.
You can create a shopping list for your dinner party, go off to wherever it is you shop and buy all your ingredients and come home, and there's your starter, your main course, your pudding, all done through within this machine.
Let me tell you, this sounds like a lifesaver, especially going into the festive season, thinking about what do you put on the table for the family. Now, we are making a bit of a recipe. We've got the eggs there, we've got salmon, we're also going to be making a Hollandaise sauce, Laura.
Yes. That is correct, yeah.
So before Lara makes the Hollandaise sauce, I'd like to get the salmon on the go, because it takes a bit longer.
Right.
So what we're doing is we're taking some lovely raw salmon.
All right.
Scottish salmon, preferably, if you can get it.
You've got a little bit of baking paper in there.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. So it's in parchment. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and I'd love a dash of olive oil from you over there, if you don't mind. Only a little smidgen, just to put it on. Yeah. We do that. We take this, and we're going to put it on. This water is already boiling, so we're already getting steam out of here. We put it on there.
And it just fits on like that?
We put the lid on, and we would have, because we've already pressed it here, we would 20 minutes, and in 20 minutes' time we will have some salmon. We have already got some on the go here, if you'd like to have a look.
Oh, look at that.
And so
Is there any way that I can tilt it? Can you guys see that?
Yes, just watch out for water coming out the front there, but there is the salmon is almost ready for us to use there.
My goodness.
Right.
All right, so salmon is done.
Yes.
Now.
And we will do another trick just at the end, just after Laura's finished.
Oh, okay.
With that same salmon.
Right, Laura, take it away. What's your trick here?
Right.
Or what are you doing now?
So we're going to do the Hollandaise sauce from start to finish.
I'm glad that we are doing this because the minute somebody says Hollandaise sauce in my house, then I freak out because I have no idea how to make it. I know my wife loves it. So this is something that is easily sorted.
Yes.
With the ThermoMix.
Because it's completely temperature controlled as well, so therefore you avoid the chances of it splitting or anything to that effect.
You see? Okay, so let's see how we do this.
Right, so I have pre-programmed over here.
All right.
Over there, my week. So, for example, you start with 3 screens.
Oh, so you can plan a whole week?
You can plan a week in advance. You can say cook today. So, for example, here, my week. Today, we are making
Hollandaise sauce.
the Hollandaise sauce.
Okay.
It's a completely touch screen. So over here, it'll say Hollandaise sauce. The green button is start cooking. If you scroll down, it shows you the difficulty, the prep time, the total time, and the serving size.
Okay.
And you can also scale the recipes inside here. So for example, if it's just 2 people at home, you don't have to worry about making for 4. You can halve it.
Yeah.
Or you can double. It's really great.
All right.
And then you've got the preparation and the ingredients required. And right at the bottom, it'll also give you the nutritional facts, which is fantastic as well for calorie counting.
Especially if you are on that health journey,
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Right. So, would you like to start cooking? This is interactive. Come on, we're gonna...
Ready, steady.
Trust me.
Yes.
I'm gonna hear. Is anything gonna happen? I'm scared. Okay. Place. Oh wow! So it runs you through the steps.
It does.
250-gram unsalted butter diced.
Right. So we have already melted the butter to start.
Okay, 100%.
Okay. Inside the machine, and we've put it to the side, and it's warming in the
And what's great is so it weighs as well as you go.
Yes.
You don't have to have a separate scale. This really is an all-in-one machine.
It's probably one of the strongest features of the ThermoMix.
Yeah.
In that, as it guides you through the recipe, it measures that you've actually put the right amount in.
Right.
So you can't make a mistake.
So literally, what you're saying, you can't go wrong, really?
No.
Okay, 100. So there we have it. Okay,
Right.
so butter, we can,
Now go next.
Oh, is it? Oh, next,
Yes.
All right.
Right. Now you're going to insert
The measuring cup. Okay,
yes,
we have.
so these are the steps. This would be for heating for the butter, which we
Okay.
did just before we started.
All right.
Now over here, you set aside, so we've got it over there in the pan.
All right.
Right. Now,
The butterfly whisk.
this is the butterfly whisk. It is phenomenal for whipping and
So
mousses, and then you just insert it.
All right.
Right. Now, next,
50 grams
50
of water.
grams of water.
Is this here?
Yes.
All
Please
right, so
pop
that
it
just
in.
goes in there.
Watch
All right.
the
There
scale.
we go. See?
Oh, look at that.
And it even tells you.
49 grams. Okay. I don't think we can fuss about the 1 gram. That's fine. Okay.
And for example, this would be a great way to show you the scale as well.
Oh, look at that.
The
So you
entire
can-
machine. And it's
That is
incredible.
incredible.
The ThermoMix TM6 is to the gram,
Yeah.
which is really great.
Okay.
And then you would go next.
Tablespoon of lemon juice.
There we
Is
go.
this?
That's that.
Okay. So like, guys, it doesn't feel like I'm actually doing anything. I'm just adding. Okay. So lemon juice is in.
Next.
3 egg yolks from medium eggs. That goes in there. Come on, guys, roll in there. I feel I should actually...
There we go.
Use the spatula.
I'm going to use a spatula or the whisk. Do we have a spatula? Here we go. They are stubborn.
Perfect.
There we go. All right. Okay.
Next.
Oh, you're really leaving me to do this?
Let me guide you over here. Right. So half a teaspoon fine sea salt.
There's this one. There we go.
I mean, when you go home, you can make your wife eggs Benedict after this with Hollandaise sauce.
Let me take one of these home as well. I'm not going to do it from scratch. Some ground black pepper, so a
There
pinch.
we go, pinch.
There
A
we
little
go.
je ne sais quoi going on.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Right, now insert the measuring cup and mixing it onto the bowl. And
Okay,
then
so
it
that's-
secures because,
yes.
for example, if you wanted to do this step without this,
Yeah.
it'll tell you no.
Okay.
It won't, so very much safety conscious.
Very safety conscious, yes.
Right. Now, it's completely guided. This will show you the time aspect. This shows you the temperature. And over here, it's all pre-programmed inside the machine.
Yes.
So it's going to, you turn the dial all the way to 4. And now, for the next 2 minutes, 70 degrees, speed 4.
You go make yourself a cup of coffee.
Pretty much, and it's hands-free. I mean, this is your other set of hands in the kitchen. You don't have to worry about it going over, going under, because it stops when it's done.
Yes.
That is an incredible feature and incredible invention as well. Because it's always like, if you want to make something really special for that someone, but you know, it takes time to try and research and do all of these things. And with the Cook I Do feature and the screen in there, you have everything at hand. Awesome. Guys, thank you. While this is going, for you at home, you've got to keep watching Expresso during the month of December to find out how to enter to win a ThermoMix TM6. I mean, this is incredible during the festive season. You could be walking away with one of these incredible machines. So all you need to do is just keep your eyes peeled right here, because we've got something special coming for you in a second. So a minute left, and then we'll have a Hollandaise sauce.
Pretty much. And I mean, if you think about it, this machine is what? How many different appliances in one?
Oh, about 28.
28. All in one. And I mean, look how sleek.
So you can make space in your kitchen now.
Absolutely.
I promise you.
We all know what it's like.
Yes.
Yeah, listen, guys. Thank you very much. I mean, so now it's about creating the elements, putting it together, and then we come out with a delicious recipe just like we have there.
There we go.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're looking at about, what, 16 to 18 different types of functions inside the machine. It blends, it kneads, it ferments, it does sous vide, it slow cooks. It
Everything.
grinds, mills, grates, chops.
As we can
Yeah.
see.
But I think the fact that it has an internal measuring device alone is a standout.
So what I wanted to say was, at this point, as we're close to the end of the recipe, we want to wilt some spinach. We're going to take the... Oops, daisy, that's a bit warm.
It shows you. Yeah.
Yes. Take that off, and you just pop that on for me.
Oh, just
So we just now using the same machine.
It's about layers.
To add an extra
It's
ingredient.
about layers. Look, I know that there's so much to go through, and like I said, we need an entire week to go through everything. But we are going to be working with this coming into the festive season as well. So keep your eyes peeled, and it has a beautiful little ringtone for you when it says that you are done. Can I just have a squeak? Lovely! Look at that. We have actual Hollandaise sauce right here. Is there any way that I can show this very quickly? Look at that. We have a beautiful, beautiful Hollandaise sauce in there. Done. I didn't lift a finger other than pressing a button. Guys, thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. I'm sure we're going to see lots of you going forward as well. Stick around. Keep your eyes peeled on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Right now, let's cross over to Joburg. Zanele, what's happening?